Down here in deepest, darkest Somerset is a model railway club known as the West Camel Model Railway Society. It meets twice a week on Wednesday afternoons and Saturday mornings, and we have about 40 to 50 members. We organise 2 shows each year. The summer show tends to be club layouts, and the winter show, which is at the end of December, is a proper full-blown exhibition. We have these shows to promote our presence in the local community and obviously to draw in new members to keep the club healthy. I'm the exhibitions manager for my sins, but it's not all down to me. Of course, you're only ever as good as the team that work with you. So various evolutions need to be delegated to other people. I tend to go out on the road and I find the layouts to bring in for that winter show to the exhibition. And what I'm looking for there is good quality exhibition layouts that haven't been seen that often around this location. I also delegate other things, other tasks to other people, such as parking. We need a team to sort out the car parking because the car park is relatively small and we stream all the way up to the main road, up to the A303. Hopefully you can see here there's a red car heading up towards the main road, and all along this side of the road is the kind of overspill parking. We also provide refreshments, so there's teas, coffees, bacon rolls, pies and pasties and that kind of thing, and that keeps a fair profit as well. Obviously there's money to be made at the door, and the last exhibition layout we charged adults for £4, I think children were £1, and under 12s or under 13s came in for free. So, you know, we got a good footfall coming in the door, and we kind of hope to aim around about 200 sort of full paying adults coming in to generate enough cash then to make us a small profit and also pay the expenses for the layouts that come in. Obviously, if you want to organise an exhibition of your own, the first thing you'll need to do is obviously find a suitable venue, hopefully with suitable parking and security that can accommodate your requirements. And you need to measure up the venue to kind of work out how many layouts you can have. And it's not always best to have small kind of end-to-end layouts, but a couple of nice tail chasers, you know, to make an impact are always a kind of a good thing to have. Insurance is something we always pay for. We start the insurance the day before and the day of the event, so that if anyone gets hurt, we have a public liability cover, and that insurance costs around £74. And I'll leave details in the Seymour tab below of the insurance company that we used. When you organise the date, of course, you want to make sure it doesn't coincide with other model railway events that are going on in your area. So I always find out what other clubs are booking their show dates out, so I can work out the best times for ours. When I choose the layouts, I kind of go across various scales. So I want a nice O gauge layout, a 00 DCC, a 00 DC, N gauge, 16.5. Try to get a good coverage so that way when the general public come in, they feel like they're getting value for money, because they won't necessarily all be 00 gauge enthusiasts, so you try to cater for everyone's needs. Of course, when you bring in big layouts, invariably they'll need to set up the day before, and if they've come any distance, then you'll need to sort out accommodation for them. And this particular show that you'll see, our winter show, I actually booked 6 twin-bedded rooms at a local Travelodge for the bigger layouts, the guys with the bigger layouts, so they can stay over, because they naturally need to set up the day before. Naturally, you'll need to invite traders as well, and we charge the traders a fee per 6 foot by 2 foot table, and the profit from the tables then will hopefully cover the costs of the hall, and the profit from the people coming through the door, we can use that money to then offset the accommodation charges and all the other layouts travel charges we lay that against that profit. Obviously, the other thing we provide is free lunches for all the traders and the exhibitors, so that all comes out of the money that we gain from the money that we gain from the door. Invariably, come the day of the race, there's a risk that an exhibitor will fail to show whether they've broken down or their layout's broken or whatever. So I always have 1 or 2 club layouts in my back pocket, as it were, so that if we do get large gaps in the hall, we can always bring out a decent club layout and pop it into that slot, so we can alleviate sort of anybody who let us down. On graph paper, I mapped out the size of the hall, and then with post-its, I just worked out how many layouts we could accommodate, with the pink post-its being traders and the tables for refreshments, and then the yellow post-its were the layouts. And by moving bits of sticky paper around, eventually we came up with a plan, and it all turned out quite well. Of course, people aren't just going to turn up. You do need to advertise, and we didn't advertise locally. What we aim at were the big 4 model rail magazines, which is obviously Model Rail, Hornby, BRM and Railway Modeller. Sadly, BRM doesn't run an ad. If you email them your details, they will just put it on their website. But fortunately, the other 3 big magazines do, and then that gives us the advertising that we require. So that just leaves me to show you the video of how it went on the day, and I'm very grateful to Callum. His link to his YouTube channel will be in the See More tab below. Callum videoed a great deal of the layouts during the day, and hopefully you can see how we got on. Well, the show now's in full swing, and we opened at 10 o'clock, but actually we started letting people in at 25 to 10, and hopefully you can see here behind me now that we're absolutely jam-packed. All the layouts are performing properly, so it looks like it could be a success today.
did he come from?
In there, behind the building. Under the building. There's a man behind the scene.
Right.
The chef.
Oh, he's showing off now. And the uncoupling going forwards. Yeah, it's that way. Is it that bad? Sit down and overdo it.
Avoid the snow, they have one box and then the rate that they will Derek was speaking and they went up
Some of that is not just the trend, it's the scenery. You know, even the fields are not coming past the field. Look at the natural, don't
So here's Callum, and you're from
the SDJR Snap 88 channel.
and he's visiting us today at West Camel. When you find his channel from my channel, do look it up and subscribe. And what did you think of our show today?
Really, really good. It's amazing turnout for a little club, and it's a surprising amount of layouts, especially the sheer size of some of them as well. Being Kingsfield over there. Taking up quite a large area, but it's just amazing to see such a beautiful large layout, along with some of the smaller 009 layouts as well. It's a good mix, and I hopefully look forward to bringing potentially one of my layouts to the show in the near future as well.
Well, that'll be good. So I'll get back to you a little bit later. See you in a bit. Bye bye.
Yeah, it'd be interesting, or you could put a bloody each on it. Well, you could do, but it'd be better if you could run it on its own. Yeah, definitely. I like this one, yeah. You're going to bring any more locals? I can do, yeah. Just well, okay. Well, I'll run Somebody said they were sending me a long freight, but I don't know. It is. It's ready to go.
They say that when the smoke got that, the room's got warm, it's almost instantaneous. That way.
I know. I know it's cold that end. Yeah. There's all sorts of variables. Yeah. I started off trying to make it automatic, but signaling or something.
So have you used loco-based ones, or are they ground-based ones? Smoke generators?
You got them on the internet. Yeah, have a look.
Yep. Yeah, well, I hope Callum not recording all this stuff. Put some music on it instead. Yeah, what? You're through next week? No, Eddington. Oh, Eddington? Yeah, because they put it on same weekend, down at you built very, very tight clothes on it. Got 12-inch curve. Yeah, we had the family out, Marcus and the boys and that, so on Boxing Day and went to Dave, they go building, we should do. We had a Cluedo type game which included accessories which you had to wear, which was quite funny. In old money, and the prices are what they were in 1947.
You still doing extra holding duties?
We're all invited.
And that's analog.
DCC.
Oh, it's DCC.
You need a DCC decoder, and the DCC, it's got the point decoder built in. You know, about 60, they were about 60 quid. You might have gone up a bit right now. But it's a speed controller and a reversing switch. There's a push button there which reverses it. If you hold it down, it stops it automatically. And then it's got 3 leads, M1, M2, and then you need an isolated traction.
I remember paying all that for mine. So I looked through Backman's catalogue 4 years back, and now they are double the price.
Yeah.
3 years, they
Yeah.
doubled the price.
So we saying this morning, coaches are like 50 odd quid each. And you're 60 quid each, isn't it? Yeah.
Well, the Engage one's frightened me when I looked at those.
Yeah.
I'll use that up. And it's frightening.
Yeah.
In fact, the locos, I bought a couple of new ones, but I bought those Union Mills from the Isle of Man.
Oh yeah,
Lovely.
yeah.
They're beautiful. All right, they're not super detailed,
No.
but then you don't need it. You can't see Engage
Not
properly.
for the Engage.
No,
Oxford don't do any Engage, do they?
no, not yet.
Not yet. No,
Buffalo looks very nice.
it is.
Oh, yeah.
Brilliant.
Yeah, and before we gone over to 5-pole
Yeah.
years ago,
Yeah,
Backman stuck with their 3-pole.
yeah, which is
Pretty good.
no. You had that 5 and you run another
A lot smoother, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yes, I must admit, some of my Hornby engines, I've got a few second-eyes.
Yeah, we're going to have a busy time.
Hey, we're going to do.
Eh?
We're going to do.
It's market day, I've got another train coming in.
Oh,
Well, originally, that was going to be the main platform.
You get on with it now Christmas is over. Good, good. Yeah, that was my one and only purchase at the Taunton show this year.
Oh, right.
We had that done within 3 days. He said it would take me a fortnight. It came 3 days later.
Oh, that was alright then.
Do me a favour then. If there's some brown sauce, I'll have some brown sauce as well. Please, Dan. Thank you.
Usually they repeat that to another railway, sleep railway. Through the mountains in the other side there, the shopping lights, people that live in caves. Yes, yeah. We had to take, we had to take fine.
Yeah, it goes up to American built these was like, did all the religious things, you know, the monks.
To build it,
You're clever. You can buy terminal block, one's male, one's female, and you put them together. And you'll end up with 2 wires coming out the back of your controller, and you put, say, the female end on that, and the male end on the layout. And you do the male end on the other layout. So you could take off one, and then you need to do anything special.
Well, it's now 2:10 in the afternoon and the show's starting to come to an end. We don't officially close it until 3:30, but it's been a good show. All the layouts that were turned up, we even got an extra O gauge through the door. But I want a record-breaking footfall record number through the door, so that's another bonus. The main thing is, of course, the general public enjoyed themselves and thought it was a worthy day out, which kind of makes everything from our point of view a lot worthwhile. I suppose now it's time to start wrapping things up and getting these people back on the road. Hopefully everyone has enjoyed themselves on a layout point of view, and hopefully the traders have managed to make a few quid themselves. And then, generally speaking, we'll have the same kind of show next year, again exhibition layouts, but it'll all be completely different layouts. The same exhibitors, the same traders will come along, I'm sure, but we'll make sure that it's totally different layouts. You've got to refresh these things. The price to get in was £4 for adults and £1 for teenagers, and anyone under the age of 13 was free. And we made, I think it was 200 people, just over 200 people through the door. So the main thing is we've made a profit. I'm not too sure how much, because we had quite expensive hotels to pay for the 2 large layouts. Those guys were all in hotels. But a successful day, and hopefully you've enjoyed this video as well. So thank you very much, and bye-bye.